broadcast? I thought it was on 3.
That just said 8.
That's weird.
Now we're live. Now we're just going to hang out until somebody else hopefully joins.
Yeah. Well, Jonathan just tweeted asking when it was. I was like, we're setting it up now.
Oh, cool.
So
that's the only thing that stinks about these is because it just posts directly to YouTube, so all this awkward stuff is on there. So you get to see how we are unedited.
Do a lot of work to make us look okay.
Me in particular, I imagine.
Oh, it's mostly me.
No.
Yeah, I'm a dumb. I slur my words. I and I have a lot of vocal tics that I just want to punch myself in the face because of. So until someone gets here, let's do something exciting. I don't have a plan though. I don't have a plan.
We should. This is number 2, right? This is the second one.
Yeah.
So for number 3, I think the big hook for number 3 will be that we'll have a plan.
Okay. You guys are in for a treat next time.
Because we want to talk Dino Charge on this one. We need to wait for other people to get here. So we need to have a plan of something that you and I can do. Right. In the meantime.
Circus music, fun, right? 5 stars.
It's always. We are a 5-star podcast.
We are, because it got bumped back up somehow.
I don't know.
Boom. Good, correct.
I'm just on Facebook.
Oh, I thought it was correct.
Nope.
So you want to talk about pro wrestling and how great Sasha Banks is, and she's the new WWE NXT Women's Champion. I've just been thinking about it all day.
I've already heard all this from you.
I know. You're going to hear it again until someone comes and stops me.
Somebody please come.
I didn't even notice that she was the only one wearing gold.
I did not put that together either.
That's amazing. Brandon Stroud's like, dress for the job you want, even if the job you already have is the boss.
I should start doing that. I'll show up to work all fancy.
I'll show up to work in a Power Ranger suit.
Or I'll show up to work in like an old sweater with button down with elbow pads and Velcro sneakers.
A tweed jacket. You gotta.
Right, but it has to have the elbow.
Yeah, those are almost exclusively on tweed jackets, as far as I know. Also, my hair is like from here up, it's 90s heartthrob, and I'm not into it.
Could be worse things.
It could be worse. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna
sit slightly off camera.
Yeah. So, come on, human beings.
So here's the thing. Next time, a little more notice.
Yep. Maybe like find out what the best time for the most people is. I was gonna do that this time, but then I literally was like, "Hey, we should do a Dino Charge hangout. Let's do it." And then now we're doing it.
You gotta coordinate these things.
I know. Look, I'm not great at some things. One of which is planning ahead.
That's fair. So.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
So I was looking at those dummies, right? The big head dummies.
The big head 3.
I found the link, so I can post it on Tumblr. The website never says blind box anywhere that I saw.
I don't think it is, because the picture of like the display that I saw had one of the boxes backwards and clearly showed Trini on it.
Right. The only thing that makes me think it's like it could be blind box is that it says like quantity 1. It doesn't say of which kind though.
Right.
I don't want them to send me a random one because they'll just send me like 11 gold arms. Oh, hey, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I have a new headphone thing, and I'm just trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah, we can hear you. And we have headphones now.
I can't.
You can't?
No. What?
Does yours... That's your headphone problem.
That's my headphone. It's just weird because it works on my phone. Is it the splitter being like, nah?
Oh, I hope not.
No.
Nope.
I'm in.
Are you in?
I was.
Nobody move.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. We have a headphone splitter so that we can both have headphones in. But if we jostle it at all, his goes out, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now and then.
I had like little, like the Apple ones, but I bought this for my PS4.
Yeah. I have my old Apple ones that I wear for 8 hours a day while I'm working and are deteriorating quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you turn it up?
I did because I couldn't hear him.
Okay, I'm turning it back up because I have terrible hearing. So hopefully it's not too
Oh,
loud.
that's fine. Might as well bring me down with you.
Yeah, let's do this.
Look
Our
what
team.
I bought.
Is that the
Issue 3 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
the new series?
No, the old series.
Oh, like that's like the old like.
Can I turn this down
Yeah.
like 2?
Your headphones are newer and better than mine. Can you adjust them on there?
Yeah,
I think
can
it'll just.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
doing nothing.
Not doing
I
anything?
think it's because of the splitter. The signal's not going. Or something. I don't know.
There's a signal. Okay, anyway, yeah. I'll.
Because it controls the volume. When it's on my
Right.
phone,
Let me-
the volume controls my phone, not on the headphones.
let me
I don't
just
know.
push
It's
it
fine.
into
I can
my
deal with
ears
where
a
we
little
are
bit
now
more.
if you can.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so I bought it yesterday. I bought issue 3, 4, all the way to like 30.
Really,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the old like Mirage series.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's even signed by the creators.
Oh, nice.
That's bananas. Where'd you get that?
Craigslist.
Oh, nice.
I paid $175
For like
30
that's
comics.
that's not terrible.
No, and this one signed right now. There's an auction on eBay, and it ends tomorrow night, and it's at $75 already.
That's
Shoot.
pretty good
So-
return on investment if you want
Yeah.
to trade it in. I know
Yeah.
they just released like a omnibus of all that stuff that I've been like
Yeah.
eyeballing for a while because there's some crazy stuff in those first like Ninja Turtles
They're
comics.
brutal.
Yeah.
The weird one is the issue 5 is the first time they went to like a colored cover,
Yeah.
and all the turtles have red.
Yeah,
they're all red.
Instead of so I was like, oh, that's so weird.
The
Yeah,
only
like,
way you
the-
can tell
the
them
thing-
apart is their weapons.
yeah, if they don't have weapons,
Yeah.
just yes.
It's like
Yeah, the cartoon is what gave them different colors.
yeah, and even then sometimes they would mess it up. So
Yeah,
like
you recently-
Donnie would be talking and it would be like red instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like a lot of the voice actors are coming out of the wrong turtle, or like sometimes
Yeah.
Raphael is just a different voice altogether.
Yeah.
Well,
That's weird.
Leonardo, I think they changed his voice actor after a while.
They
Oh,
might
yeah,
have.
they-
There's a couple times where like it happens to Shredder a couple times, it happens to Raph a couple times, where it's just a totally different person. It's like Tommy going, no!
No. Speaking of Power Rangers, did you check out Dino Charge?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so what'd you think?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the way that they only introduced 2 Rangers in the first
Yeah.
episode. It was a little bit different. I like that. It's just weird since I've watched Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
So it's like that weird, like, all right, well, the Dino Thunder Rangers got their powers from DNA mixing with the meteorite that killed the dinosaurs, and these are like a gem from another planet that is connected to the dinosaurs.
Right, yeah, I like that. My major problems are
So
that...
we have then 2 stories for how the dinosaurs died now?
Yeah, because, I mean, it's sort of
The
the
same
same...
Power Rangers canon, there's 2 conflicting stories?
No, well, it's the same story. The way they did it was in canon now. The thing the meteor that Sledge's ship dropped, that just got infused with dinosaur DNA, and that became the Dino gems. And now there's these other gems that came from another planet that got mixed with DNA also.
What I'm gathering from this is that there are a lot of ways to make Power Rangers in this universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These ones, the Energems,
Yes.
which I called Energon
The energy gems.
gems.
Yes.
But the Energems were like put into specific dinosaurs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
10 specific dinosaur bros.
Which thankfully all happen to just die right around the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In not Angel Grove. I don't know where they are. They might have said.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, my only problem, and it's been my problem, and I think I don't know if I talked about this on the episode that is going up or the episodes that have gone up recently, is that like it doesn't really connect to anything yet, and I just wish it did. I wish that it lived in the same universe that any other Power Rangers lived in.
Well, I checked on the Power Rangers Wikipedia, like their personal Wikipedia just for
Yeah.
Power Ranger stuff, and the Dino Gems is now the asteroid is the one from Sledge's ship. They've at
Okay.
least kept that. So
I hope they mention that in some way. That would be really neat.
Yeah, just like reference anything instead of existing in a bubble.
Yeah, don't be the WWE. Just reference your history. You have so much history. Use it.
Well, and we get used to that with the WWE and watching all that stuff where you're like, this isn't going to be explained. It's just going to be whatever.
Right, yeah.
No, it's never going to make the connection that it's supposed to.
Yeah, so I don't know if we've taken official bets yet. Which color do you think Tyler's dad is going to be? Because there's no way he's not going to be a Power Ranger.
Hold on. What are the official colors? I know there's like gold, silver, cyan or cyan or whatever the other blue
cyan.
is.
Yeah, there's the 5 regular Power Rangers, and silver is the 6th Ranger, and then there's graphite, gold, purple, and I think the cyan one is called aqua.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because purple was magenta.
Well,
it was violet.
Violet.
Yeah.
Well, there's some. Okay, so I'm looking on it here. They already have their gold and graphite ranger apparently picked out. Some guy named Ivan and some guy named Matt are golden graphite, and then there's like a big discussion of who's going to be purple between Kendall, some girl named Morgan, and some girl named Claire. And
I saw you shared it with me a longish time ago, like when Dino Charge was first announced. It was a promo shot. It might have been photoshopped. I didn't look at it that far.
Jason
David Frank as the silver.
Oh, was he silver? Yeah. That might have been photoshopped.
There's also a dark blue that's just the Talon Ranger.
Yeah, I heard there's an evil ranger. Like one of them is evil, so that's pretty exciting. I think the dad is probably silver or gold.
It can't be gold because it's going to be some guy named Ivan who's going to be gold.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's silver then. I have a feeling that I just don't think we're getting out of this without Dad Rangers. So. Nope, we have another person. Michelangelo has joined us.
It's Gary. I don't know if you can see or hear us though.
The dad's probably going to be silver. He'll be silver or Talon,
or he'll be Talon.
Oh, that would be neat. Oh, that would be real neat.
Yeah. But there's also an Aqua Ranger, but I don't know if that's supposed to be a girl or a boy. Yeah. There's
Equations.
Yeah. But there's literally a team of just blue guys on this team. There's regular blue, aqua blue, and then the Talon is dark blue. So they can just make a blue team.
Yeah, I saw a picture set from Kyryuger, and it was like a monster sitting down a bunch of Power Rangers, and they're like, there are entirely too many blues. Why are you all here? And then also, graphite and silver or graphite and gray are basically the same color.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think they missed an opportunity. Gary is with us, but he is just a Ninja Turtle.
I think I hear something in the background. Everybody be quiet for a second. Right. Gary, are you there? Are you coming through? No, we are having technical difficulties with Gary.
Yeah. Maybe tweet him or something?
Maybe. Yeah, to try that. Because he's in the call. He just is, he's Michelangelo. Which I'm... Oh, he's a robot Michelangelo.
He needs to be more Donnie right now.
Right. Gary, what's up? We hear you, but a robot version of you. Oh, and there he goes.
Yeah.
I recommend headphones if you can hear me, because that was our major problem last time, was that we didn't have headphones, so all the audio was kind of underwater for us.
See, but you guys, it didn't sound too bad when I was talking to you guys.
Yeah, it's just like when we got the audio from the YouTube video, so when I was listening to it back, it was just like it did not sound good enough to air. Like it was probably fine in the video, but like if I tried splitting it in, the difference was too much, and I was like, I'm just gonna direct people to the video. So,
yeah. See, I wish I lived near you guys so that I could maybe guest star on an episode.
Yeah, we haven't done any guest stars on episodes. I feel like a lot of people do that, so like we'd probably do like bonus episodes with guest stars, but like the actual like Morphin Grid propers. Because like my roommate's like, oh, let me in, and we're like, no, you're just gonna make fun of Power Rangers in a mean way.
Well, honestly, if I would never want to guest star on a Turbo, because then I would do that too.
They're gonna get enough of that from me.
Yeah, we're gonna get enough negativity from John. The vocal majority over here. I'm very excited for Turbo. We don't talk about it. We'll get there. We'll just see how it plays out. I'm also very excited for all the stuff that I don't know, like all the middle ones, because I just have no idea.
Everything after In Space for me right now.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. There's a couple, like I really like Dino Thunder. That's probably like my favorite post Zordon thing.
Yeah.
It's really good. I really like Lost Galaxy. That one's really good. Lightspeed Rescue is really good. Like there's like a cool dynamic with Lightspeed Rescue's bad guys, where like the main bad guy was
is that
like
Trakina?
Queen. No, that's Lost Galaxy.
That's Lost Galaxy.
And Trakina's father was the bad guy, and then she becomes the main bad guy.
Right.
And then in Lightspeed Rescue, there Banshira. It's Queen Banshira, and then she has like a little baby demon. Kind of looks like the devil, and then he becomes the main bad guy halfway through, because like he gets like this star gem and they put it on him, and it turns him into like a fully grown adult.
That's pretty neat. That sounds bananas.
That sounds pretty Power Rangers, yeah.
And the demons are all like allergic to water, so their base is underwater. It's like an underwater like civilization base. That's
wait, they're allergic to it, so they live under it?
No, the Power Rangers.
No. Their things all underwater, and anytime like one of the demons gets touched by water, they like freak out, and it's kind of like when in Buffy when they get hit by the holy water and they like smoke and stuff.
Right.
It's
yeah.
kind of like that.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. I have very vague memories of Lightspeed Rescue. I have a lot more memories of Time Force because my little brother was like super into it, so I watched it more. And then like Wild Force I know a little bit about, and Mystic Force I know a little bit about. A lot of forces. I'm very up to date on my forces. And then the other ones I can't even name them all because like there's just a bunch in the Disney era ones I just don't know a lot of. But
I liked Wild Force. It was pretty good. Story was pretty good. The only problem is the Black Ranger's actor is really bad.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of really bad acting going on.
Yeah.
In that one.
The Red Ranger killed someone recently.
Self-defense. It was ruled self-defense, so that's good. Yeah, what happened was because I looked up on this because I was like, I hope this isn't just as awful as it sounds. And like his roommate and him were in an argument, and so he and his girlfriend went into their bedroom, and his roommate like broke the door down and attacked him, and he's a Power Ranger, so he has a sword nearby, and uses that. Oh, are we?
Layton's here.
Layton, what's up? Oh, can't hear you at all.
Can't hear it.
You might
can't
be
hear
muted.
Layton.
There's a breakdown. This
was off. That's why.
Oh, there it is.
So Jonathan, this is my friend Layton.
Hello.
Hi.
Layton, this is Jonathan. What brings you to our Power Rangers stream?
I am your moral support group.
Nice. Nice.
The only reason he's here is because just in case no one showed up, he didn't want you guys to feel bad.
I mean, I'll be in Austin tomorrow, but hey, why not?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, there was an awkward 5 minutes at the beginning of this where we were waiting for someone to show up.
Check that out. And when this gets posted as a video, it's just us being like, so, plan next time. Definitely do a plan instead.
Well, I was just trying to find my my new headset, so I was like, I had no idea where I put it, so I was just running around trying to find that because I was like, I don't want to use the crappy headphones anymore.
Right. Yeah, Leighton, did you watch Dino Charge?
No, I did not.
No, you did not. Leighton, when is the last time you watched a Power Rangers?
Probably in the 90s.
You've been away for too long.
It's time to come back. Time to come home.
Probably about the same time I watched like Pokemon last time too.
So late night. So at least you were getting some good Power Rangers.
That's 2014 for me for Pokemon.
Last time you watched Pokemon?
Maybe 13. It was right before we moved.
No, I have not.
2013.
I have not watched the show because it's a bad show. It's not Digimon. Digimon's a way better show. So
it's a fine show. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be.
No, it's really not. But I also haven't watched like the newer stuff. I'm like halfway through like the Diamond and Pearl season. I forgot
From what I've read about X and Y, Serena is the best character Pokemon has had in a very long time.
Yeah, is that what the girl is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Was Gold in the Gold season?
Oh no,
Okay.
I didn't watch that one.
Wait, was he?
What?
Was Gold in the Gold season? Like whatever Gold Silver season was like the character Gold in it?
Oh, I don't think so.
What's the point then?
I don't because like
what's even the point?
In the Ruby and Sapphire season, May is like the companion,
right?
But Brendan shows up for like a second in the final tournament at the end.
Yeah, because the Gold and Silver is Johto, and Johto is the Misty, Brock, and Ash, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a.
I don't think they leave until after the JoJo adventure.
They're too afraid to bring Gold in.
Pretty much comes back.
Yeah.
Gold's too strong. Can't handle him. He's the best Pokemon trainer ever.
He would wreck everybody.
He would destroy you. He killed the Ghost of Ash on the or Ghost of Red on the mountain.
Red and Ash are totally different people.
All right. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Cool down. This is a safe space.
They are different people.
That's all my Pokemon cartoon knowledge gone.
What's your favorite Digimon season?
My season?
Yeah, first series. Because there's like 4 or 5
the series. I really like 2.
Okay.
Because it's the sweet spot between like, hey, Digimon season 1 is for dumb babies, and season 3 is way over my head because I was a dumb baby watching it. But then I watched it again recently, and it was pretty good. I ended up talking through it, and I say talking through it. I watched it in one go because me and my friends in college used to do Digimarathons, and we just watched the whole season in a day, which is like 18 hours because they're long seasons. And we talked about time travel throughout the entire 3rd season. I do not remember what happened at all.
Yeah, the 3rd season's is with the Piedmon. With
No, Piedmon's one of the Dark Masters in the 1st season.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, I was confused.
I've only seen 7 episodes, so.
All right, scrub it down. We can go.
Because they're broken. The first series is broken into 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's 3 parts, like 3 distinct. Like this is a new place. This is a new place.
And it's kind of by their Digivolutions, pretty much, where like first season's champions, second season's ultimates, and third's Mega.
Yeah, they like the last season
Mega
part of it. Yeah,
ripping off Pokemon.
Yeah, ripping off Pokemon in 1999. Yeah, that whole like end of it. I'm not going to spoil it because in case you ever get a wild hair and decide to watch it. It's really cool, and then all of a sudden everything goes to hell, and it's just crazy, like absolutely bonkers for like 4 straight episodes. It's just like Digimon fights the whole time, and then it's like,
Yep.
glad we all learned those lessons, and then it's like, then it's over.
See, I like the third series, V3, which was the Tamers.
Tamers, yeah, that's the one I talked about time travel through the entire thing of. So
Yeah,
I don't.
I actually really like that. I like the fact that they had like booster cards and stuff for it.
Oh yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was like, this is good, but it's headier than because it's like there's a lot of concepts being floated around like Lovecraftian stuff that I just was not ready for when I was a kid.
It's probably the closest like anime. It's like the anime heavy season.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's probably very close to what the Japanese like season was like, and it wasn't like super explained.
Yeah. I also liked season 4, which was the Frontier, because they got armor. They have modes. Their armor had modes. There's a lot of cool stuff. I ordered it from eBay and it was never delivered, but it says it was delivered. So I need to figure out why they stole my Digimon season. It's a very weird thing to do.
Someone stole a random Disney movie from me.
Like from your house?
I accidentally ordered Maleficent, but I never got it. So
it's the universe being like, we're going to take this and not help you out.
I order Disney movies all the time.
Oh, because you had that Disney Blu-ray, right? Like that Blu-ray club.
The Blu-ray club. But I forget to not order things.
Right. Yeah, it's the club. It's like super cheap for Disney Blu-rays, but like it will automatically order them for you every month if you don't.
Yeah, it's like this is your monthly special offer, and you have to decline it, or they just charge your credit card. And a lot of times I forget.
Tricky Disney machine.
I'm not that upset about it because any of the movies I don't want, I just send to my nephews.
Yeah.
And I like most Disney movies anyway, so.
Right. Plus, Disney owns all the Miyazaki movies, right?
Yep.
So.
It's always like their classic movies or whatever new movies that came out. Like I had one like cheap version of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I accidentally ordered the better version, so I just gave Guardians of the Galaxy to a friend.
Nice.
And then sometimes I just let it go because it's actually movies I want, like the Diamond edition of 101 Dalmatians, which is my next one I need to buy.
Sweet.
Anyway.
I recently listened to a podcast about 101 Dalmatians. Not about 101 Dalmatians, but it was featured in the podcast. And they're like, let's talk about this for a second. After 101 Dalmatians show up to Roger's house, that they decide to keep, Roger and the girl whose name I don't remember have to go bankrupt because that's 100 dogs that eat a lot of food.
101.
101. That's the last. It's the one.
The last thing to get killed.
They just give her a spot. Everything would be fine.
See, I also feel like it would be like illegal to have that many dogs now.
Probably. I feel like the ASPCA would swoop down on you.
Yeah, there would be a very watchful eye on you at the very least.
Be like, hey, they're not all just like sleeping in their own crap, right? Because that's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, and like they live in a really weird, like tiny house too. They
get a plantation at the end. They like them, or they have a plantation, but still 101 dogs. Like 5 dogs is a lot of dogs. 101 is like, hey, dogs as far as the eye can see.
That's more dogs than they're probably in like stores or like in the pound.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then
like no store has that many dogs at one time.
No, they have like 10 maybe. I don't know. I haven't been to a puppy mill because they make me sad because I'm like I just want to get all of you. I want to take you home and cuddle. And they're all drugged up to look cute, even though like puppies are cute by themselves. Right. You don't need to give them amphetamines.
Yeah.
Or Quaaludes.
So, listen to this. I'm looking at the Megazord for Dino Charge. It's only 3.
Yeah, because they switch out. The arms switch out with the middle one.
Yeah, so weird though.
Yeah,
like, because when you have a 5-person team, you tend to have all 5 things combined, and then like that's what Wild Force was. Wild Force was 5 Megazords, and then like every Ranger had 2 or 3 Megazords. So like, their piece would come off and like connect. But like this is a 5-person team or like a 20-person team, but the main Megazord's only 3.
Yeah, I'm excited for when they have 20 and they're like rock paper scissoring to see who gets to be in the Megazord.
Can't they just form multiple Megazords at that point?
No, that's escalating a battle.
No, all right.
That's
You're right.
cheating.
But
There should
they really
be an
don't.
episode where Sledge is like, I'm going to send 5 monsters. And they're like, we're going to make 5 Megazords then.
They're like, that's fine, send 100. We have 100 Megazords. The arms switch out. I think it's just the arms because we sell at Target. We have the Megazord with the pink and blue arms, and then we also sell a green Dinozord and a black Dinozord that I guess you can switch out.
Yeah, I don't like the way it looks though.
No, it's kind of not interesting. It's like, hey,
And the feet are too big.
Are they? I don't. The feet are kind of obscured in the box.
Yeah, it's huge. Like
Yeah.
the feet are almost as long as the leg.
It's got Mega Man feet.
Mega Man. It's got those dummies that Gary sent us. Those dummy.
Oh, yeah.
Their feet are huge. Their arms are big. That's the best way to make a thing. Like make a blind bug version of a thing. It's like, oh, big hands, big feet. Boom.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, it just looks weird and like you know that it's gonna be like T-Rex with other stuff. The T-Rex is never not gonna be part of the Megazord.
Yeah, the Ranger Danger podcast just did this thing called Fantasy Zordon, which is like fantasy football, but
I saw a link to that, and I clicked it, and I was immediately overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's you draft Power Rangers, and then based on what they do during the season, you get points. And
so
like,
you draft a team out of the team that exists.
There's 10
already?
that exists.
Okay,
right?
you just draft a team.
Yeah,
of
and
6.
you have 2 from the original 5, and then however many from the rest, 3 from the rest. And I think Red Ranger was DQ'd because he's always going to be there forever.
And he's always going to win the battle.
Yeah. I was thinking
but
about,
like they may switch him out in the Megazord at least when the first 6th Ranger.
Yeah, Red's always
shows
the
up.
first to go once they.
Because like Red Dragon Zord just got like shoved out of the Megazord in season 2.
Yeah. Oh
as soon
man.
as White Tiger showed up.
The episode we recorded today for Monday, they literally White Tiger Zord shows up and is like, hey, give me your clothes.
It's just a naked red man Zord running around.
But the Gold
Jumping
Ranger,
up.
the Gold Ranger in this looks like he has his own Megazord.
Oh, so
Yeah,
maybe they
like-
have different bases.
That's
Maybe-
kind of what Zane had, right? His own Megazord almost.
I don't remember. I just remember being sad about how Zane wasn't cooler.
Suddenly
Yeah.
he just was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Zane had the Silver Winger or something like that, or Star Winger.
Yeah. It's
And then
definitely
there
its own thing.
Yeah.
And then there was the Delta Megazord, which I really like. That's like one of my favorite Megazords. It's just like the Gatling guns for the arms. It's really cool.
That's not the original spaceship. That's the one they get later, right?
That's the one they get later that can
Yeah.
like drape on his armor, and then it becomes
Yeah.
like it has Gatling guns for hands, and then it becomes shoulder-mounted Gatling guns.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
it's
that was
part of
a
the
pretty cool
Megazord.
one. Yeah.
Zords
then
are
they get
weird
them-
for in space.
Well, the first
Yeah.
was just their house. Their house turns into a Megazord.
But then they get like a rocket ship and and smaller other rocket
Yeah.
ships.
It's like a rocket, a truck.
Yeah,
No,
like
it's almost like-
in space. Your
Yeah.
space truck.
You got a space truck.
But God,
Oh, okay. I always love the secondary Zords, which they don't start until season 3. Like when they get another set of Zords, because before then it was like, no, we were fine, just the one
Yeah.
set was good. But now it's like, oh no, these man Zords are definitely the better Zords. And then in Zeo, it's my favorite. It's like, hey, these are the ancient civilization Zords. Now you have shapes.
Now you have Super Nintendo controllers.
Now fight it with the Super Nintendo controller.
I really like those. The what are they called? Damn, I forgot what the Zeo Men Zords are.
I just call them Shape Zords. I
Shape
literally have
Zords.
no idea what they're called. That's my favorite Zord, though, is Shape Zords.
Yeah, it's really cool, and like I like how it has all the Megazords have huge versions of the Rangers' weapons.
Oh,
So,
they
like,
do. I forgot about
yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
neat.
and it's funny when you see Rocky's because his are like triangles,
Yeah, they're
like they're
hatchets.
triangle axis.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
supposed
and
to
then
be
the
hatchets, but
Megazord
they are
has
the
huge ones.
jankiest looking things ever.
And then the Megazord has huge version of those.
Yeah, Zeo got pretty much everything right as far as what I want in my Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's just the right level of goofy, but takes itself just seriously enough so it's not like real ham-fisted.
Yeah. Also, Louis Kaboom.
And Louis Kaboom.
Yeah.
Louis Kaboom is the best bad guy.
Yeah, and Archerina and
Archerina and Gasket are really cool.
Yeah. And I like how like they team up, and it's kind of like what we wish Goldar and Scorpina would have been.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Like if Goldar and Scorpina had been like actually together in our Power Rangers, it would have been awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were definitely dating. They were just keeping it on the DL.
Right.
Yeah, but they had a
like there's
Sentai.
They do?
Yeah, they had like a baby in the Sentai together.
What is this baby? What is that? What does that horrible monster baby look like?
Goldina.
Hold on. What was Goldar's name in Sentai?
Gripperzor. And then I cannot tell you what Scorpina's name was.
Yeah, I just need one of them.
Okay.
Fucking,
Pardon.
Immortalized forever. You burping on this.
His name was Lammy. Or no, that's Thing's name. That's Scorpina's name.
Lammy.
Secret Agent Lammy. Yeah.
Secret Agent Lammy!
Oh god. Could be the rival.
That is the
Secret Crocodile. It's just Eric Rowan.
mission accomplished.
I don't know. I can't. I see a picture of them looking at the kid, but I don't see the kid's name.
We're gonna have to watch Z Ranger now.
We will. Are you buying the official one?
Yeah.
Because I have it.
You have it. Unlabeled.
I bought it at a convention.
Totally legit. You paid real cash money for it.
Oh, so apparently it's just a human. It looks like a human. So it looks like Scorpina in her regular form.
Got Scorpina's good looks and Goldar's voice.
Yeah.
Wah! Wah!
But like an adult woman. I would be into that. Let's be honest.
Apparently that's like at the end. That's like the ending of the.
Yeah, and ours, we get her to come back for one weird episode, and then she's never heard from again.
Oh,
Yep.
Poor Scorpina. Jonathan, have you heard about Scorpion Rain?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to explain it because I'll do a terrible job. Just Google, on your own time, Google Power Rangers Scorpion Rain and fall into that rabbit hole. It's really cool. I'm going to be talking about it in Forever Red. That's when it finally comes back around.
Oh, I'll be so old.
You'll be like 2 or 3 years older. It's season 10, and we're going at a pretty good clip, so it'll be pretty good. Yeah.
If you guys could really do like 3 episodes a week, that would because in the later seasons there's 30 episodes a season.
Yeah.
So in 10 weeks you guys would be done with a whole season.
Yeah, I don't know if my body can take that. And this guy is sleepy.
We're gonna get through season 3 in like 3 weeks.
Oh god, every one is like a multi-part arc.
So many.
There's a 4-parter. That's gonna be a long week.
But you know what the problem is though? The Power Ranger, it starts getting bad. Mighty Morphin starts getting like weird and bad towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, I remember a lot of like things, and then there's like this huge blank spot between like Kimberly leaving and them as children. It's just like now they're kids. So like,
yeah, Kat is only ever in the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger suit like a handful of times.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. We'll get through it. It'll be fine. And then our Zeo is our reward. So I mean,
Right.
it's worth a little bit of the hassle to get your Zeo.
That's gonna happen a little bit. It's like you get season 3 is weird, but then you get Zero, then you get Turbo, but then you get In Space.
Yeah, I know. Like, there's like I think it's like the first or second episode. See, that's what happened to me, and so I stopped playing with them. One of the first episodes of season 3 is the Lantern episode, and I just remember watching it and being like, "How did this get made?"
They fight Bray Wyatt.
They fight the Chinese Lantern Bray Wyatt, and it's like it's just I don't know, because it's like, this is my favorite Lantern. Don't ruin it, Adam. And then Adam ruins it because it turns into a monster.
It was like a Japanese Lantern, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about that episode until right now.
Yeah, it's like it's like there's nothing wrong about it that I can like remember or tell you about.
It's
Like,
just weird.
just watching
you
it,
just
and I'm
know
like,
it's weird. You remember that it's weird.
yeah, and I'm like watching it. It's just like, hey, stop with this episode. Let's get past this.
Whenever I remember that monster, for some reason I think he's an accordion.
He looks a little bit like an accordion.
Yeah.
Season 3's got some ups and downs, and then Kat shows up, and it's like Kat shows up, yay! Kimberly leaves, boo! Kat's a Power Ranger, yay! So even though I guess I'm like nobody likes Kat but me.
Oh no, I like her.
What you
I
do?
like Kat.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we're all
Yeah,
agreed. How do you feel about Kat?
He's gone.
Are you
We
Lane's
lost
gone?
I'm doing stuff for tomorrow.
Okay. How do you feel about Kimberly, the second Pink Ranger, though? You don't even know who it is.
No, her name is like something with a K.
It's Kat.
We just said it a lot.
He's busy. He's laying some D&D groundwork right now.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, pretty excited about that. So I've been listening to this podcast. It's called History of Westeros, and it's
Okay.
just like it's a history of Westeros, but like yeah, you get it. It's really good, and I want to make Oberyn Martell the D&D character. I just want to fight with a spear now. Like,
Are we starting over?
no, but like in the future, I'm gonna make a guy who fights with a spear.
So I was actually gonna leave that up to you guys because you guys didn't make it very far.
That's true.
We're in the keep.
We're
Up
We're-
to-
we-
We died once.
Yeah,
and
we got-
then we got to the keep.
we were terrible at D&D, and then we got to the keep.
There's gonna be a lot of me being terrible at D&D.
Yeah,
if
maybe
we're ready.
I'll make a new character, and he'll just fight with a spear.
You can make him like a monk or something. I feel like a monk would be
As long as we can't take you nice places like Olive Garden. Yeah, I was thinking about making him a fighter because they get a lot of feats, and then I could take a couple
I only have the 2 feet.
dungeoneering.
That's my one. That's my one.
It's your one, Dad.
No, see, I'm here, so you're allowed a few more because I like puns.
Oh, Jonathan, you went silent. Is that just me?
That's just you.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
I'm a big fan of Hannah Hart and
That's
all
weird.
the puns.
Can you still hear?
Yes.
Did I get DQ'd?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Are you out?
it's the splitter. I can hear you through his, but I can't hear you through mine.
Yeah, and I can hear you talking perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's all fine. We have, like I said, we have the two-way splitter, and it's
know how to
just
fix it.
being the drooping poops right now. So, oh, there we go. Hey, fixed.
Sometimes
go.
you just gotta spin the jack.
Oh, there we go.
Learn that trick in
No.
middle school.
But I was saying though, he's allowed to do more puns if I'm here because I love puns. Hannah Hart is one of my favorites, and she has the best puns.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Kim Dakota.
I can't- I'm a real big fan of Grace Helbig, but
Yep.
Hannah Hart, her puns will sneak up on you because she has a
Tiny.
brain that is like literally designed to make puns.
Which one is Hannah Hart?
She was Allison, the cook.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't even watch TV anymore. I'm just always on YouTube. It's
Yeah,
not
I-
Netflix.
The only time I watch TV is if I throw HGTV on for background noise while I'm working on something.
Yeah, man. HGTV is real easy to watch for 7, 8 hours at a time. Just sit down and oops, you ate 2 boxes of Thin Mints, and now you want to build a house.
Like 4 or 5 years ago, I started watching YouTube, like YouTubers, and my TV controller hasn't worked in probably 7, 8 months, and I didn't even notice until like a month ago.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, and then like I have like a couple of shows that I keep up with, but like other than that, it's just like, what do I want to watch? I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I'm gonna see what's on YouTube right now.
Yeah, like the only TV shows I'll watch that come out, like I'll watch them on the day they come out or the next day, is Doctor Who and Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones I'm up on. Have you watched The Flash?
No, but I've watched Arrow though.
Okay,
but I kind of wait though, and just like binge watch them all at once.
Yeah, well, wait until The Flash comes out because it's amazing. I don't know if it's because like he's my favorite superhero and it's not awful that I'm like, this is amazing. But it's like real good, especially if you know like a little bit more about The Flash and his weird villains and all that, because they
are weird.
Yeah, and they're all there and they work in ways that you would not expect them to, and it's just really awesome.
I don't know.
Like I'm a huge nerd, and I have like 600 comic books in my house. Like I'm a huge comic book guy.
Yeah.
Love Star Wars. Love Power Rangers. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt right now.
Yeah, I
noticed that. Yeah. I'm into that shirt.
Yeah, I have. I don't know how many comics I have anymore. It got bad at one point, and I've had to scale it back. Yeah.
Well, then you moved.
Yeah, Layton can vouch for how terrible it was.
Like, what's your most expensive comic book you have?
I don't know because I really don't care about how valuable they are.
Okay.
Yeah, because like if I had to guess, I have Impulse #1.
Okay.
So like that might be kind of expensive. I don't know, because like I just get them to read them. You know.
I'm a big collector, and I go to flea markets all the time. Like during the summer, me and my brother go to flea markets like 2-3 times a month.
Yeah.
And I get really good deals. Like I bought a Aquaman comic book for $8, and it's apparently worth like $150, and I didn't even know.
Oh, nice.
I just got it because it had Black Manta, who's his main bad guy.
Yeah.
Kills his son, and it's his first appearance. And I didn't even know.
So you're just like, I'll get this, and it's like, hey, this is super valuable.
And like the comic book I spent the most money on was like $75, but it was Spider-Man #122, which is the issue after Gwen Stacy dies.
Oh yeah.
But the one where she dies is like I want to get that, but it's so expensive.
Oh yeah, that's
$200-300.
Especially after the Amazing Spider-Man movies, where they're like, "Hey, Gwen Stacy, remember, guys?"
Yeah. And I like the only thing I wanted from Amazing Spider-Man 2 was like she has to die. She has to die, and if she doesn't die, I'm done with this series. Well, and apparently, it's gonna end anyway.
Yeah. Now Marvel owns it. When I went in, I saw the first trailer.
Marvel doesn't own it.
No, it's producing. Sorry, it's
producing, but Thing still owns it, and they're gonna be like splitting.
Yeah, that's neat though. Like that's them being like, hey, let's just make the best movies we can instead of worrying about like who gets to take the ball home at the end of the day. It's
yeah, but with Fox, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, let's just play with these sweet toys.
Yeah. But with X-Men, it doesn't work that way because apparently Marvel and
Fox is a bunch of garbage monsters. So
like X-Men apparently is going to end next year, or no, Fantastic Four is going to end next year, and for X-Men, they're not allowed to make any new characters in the comic books because that'll just give more characters for Fox to use for movies if they want to. Like Marvel's
really, I did not know that they had permanent like going forward like new creation rights.
Yeah, so if anything that Marvel makes in the comic books, Fox can use in movies. So now they're just not going to.
Though.
Yes, I think anything under the banner of X-Men.
Right. Yeah.
So like they're not allowed to create any new characters because they don't want to give Fox the ability to put them in a movie.
That
So
sucks, man.
they're both being petty
Yeah.
back and forth. So
I really don't like Fox now. So what do you mean? What do you mean? Fantastic Four is ending? Like the movie series?
the comic books, they're gonna end next year. I heard.
Really?
Like,
I need to look into that. I haven't read Fantastic Four in a while, but that seems weird to me that they would do that.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, that is very bizarre. Because
I imagine.
Oh, we're talking about comic books.
I know.
Yeah. I tried.
This is why I like talking to you. Because this is how everybody else usually feels.
Oh man.
Well, you don't know nothing about comic books?
No.
Well, I can talk to you guys, both of you guys, about everything. I can talk to you about Pokemon. I can talk to you about Digimon and comic books. And
I can talk about 45 different Pokemon. Okay, so
there's 790
and,
of them.
Yeah.
And most
so you can talk about like 0.5%.
I can talk about 151 of them.
You're missing out on the best Pokemon, which is Teddiursa, which is in the second generation.
I know that's your favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
It's 152 right
there. Also, Zangoose.
I probably would never rename. It's a redundant name too.
Yes, because it's Bear, but like, but he.
Well, no, it's Teddy Bear.
Yes.
Sort of.
It chews on his hands because there's honey on them.
Because he likes honey a lot. So he's like, I'm gonna be the cutest I can be.
Yeah, and I have one with perfect IVs that I need to start doing something with because he's just sitting.
He's just chilling.
I haven't played Omega Ruby in a long time.
You know what I did?
I'm running train through the Battle Mason right now.
I don't even know what that is. Well, Raiden?
I officially declared my PSP. I'm tempted to get a label maker to cover up the PSP label and just call it Final Fantasy Emulator, because that is literally all.
This is my Final Fantasy machine.
It literally, okay, the 4 games I actually own, like the UMDs for, are Final Fantasy Tactics, which is why I bought it. I bought a PSP the day that adaptation came out. And then I have like Crisis Core for Final Fantasy, and then I have a Kingdom Hearts game. But then, like, actually on the PSP, I have Final Fantasy 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's it. And CTR for some reason. But
what is CTR?
Crash Team Racing.
Oh, well, there you go.
Can't have a PlayStation without Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, let me float this by you guys. Because I've talked to Josh about it to the point where we can't talk about it anymore until we just make it. A new video game system that's like a Super Nintendo, but with like a lot more processing power. That would be the best thing ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
think of like, not, it won't be a launch title, but like a game that's like a Link to the Past, but literally 10 times larger.
So basically taking all of the really, really popular PC games and putting them on a console.
Yeah,
those
except
games are huge.
That we're gonna make our own. We have a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like that type of game is really huge on PC because that's the only platform that's really popular for it. And then like if they decide to put it on like PlayStation Network or like the Xbox market.
But we're gonna have cartridges.
Yeah, it comes with cartridges.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Doing it for a console with cartridges.
Yeah, and like they would be because I was thinking the other day about how I'm sad that I don't love video games anymore. Like I like them; they're pretty cool guys. We can hang out sometimes. But like,
Speaking of that, you're gonna watch me play Wolf Among Us.
That's the Fables game. They made a comic about that.
Fables game?
Fables, Wolf Among Us. It's Fables, Wolf Among Us.
Is it?
Yeah.
The Wolf is Among Us.
I just know it's by Telltale.
Bad,
it's a story game by Telltale Games. That's all I know.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, yeah, you play as the big bad wolf from Fables.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know anything else about it. I will watch it because I made a Fables. So
it was on sale this week because they're doing the games on sale this week were the detective pack. So I was like, I've always meant to get this one, and I haven't bought any of their story games yet, so I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. I'm excited to check that out. Because one of the games I thought of was like Final Fantasy, 3, 6 in actuality. Like
4 through 6.
Yeah, those types of games. But you start off as a band leader, not like a marching band, like you're the front band.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have marching band.
We can have marching band. So look, the sequel's wide open.
If you want your band to be big band, do it, man.
Yeah, and so your party members are other band members. There's like 20 other band members, and you have to put together a band. It's called War of the Bands, and you do Battle of the Bands. But the boss battles are you fighting another band in like sort of Guitar Hero-esque rhythm thing, or that would be solos. Solos would be like Guitar Hero-esque button dancing. And
so basically, you'd be like Guitar Hero button dancing, QuickTime stuff.
Yeah, but that's like if you hit a sweet solo. And like your attacks, like because you're like waiting to like attack, and like you have to scroll through menus and be like E flat diminished 9, and you'd be like meow, and you would attack them.
Hold on. Then your guitar player would be your fighter, your drummer would be your tank, and your bassist would be your healer. Like something like that.
You gotta bring everyone back up with some sick grooves.
Yeah, sort of, but like that's just one possible version because there's like 20 there's 20 different musicians out there, and you put together a team of 5, and so like maybe one bassist is a healer, but a different bassist is like Les Claypool, and he's just like confusing the crap out of your your
because their brains melt when they hear it.
Yeah. So like that would be a game. Or my favorite, not my favorite one, but the one that I've been joking about for years is Secret Agent Crocodile, which is like a Mario platformer where you're a Secret Agent Crocodile. And at the end of every stage, it just says, mission accomplished.
Yeah, we've talked about this one before.
Yeah, I feel like I've had this idea since I was like 11.
But see, that to me sounds like you had the idea for the ending, and then you had to build a game around it.
100% true.
Yeah, you told me about that years ago.
Yeah, it's been in the work. I still have nothing for it. It's still you're a crocodile in a tux, and you have to get to the end of the level.
Codename Rich Handsome.
Yeah, Rich Handsome is his actual name because.
There was an old Game Boy game about a gecko who was a secret agent.
Was that just Gex?
Maybe.
Because I remember there were a lot of Gex games, and at one point, Gex had a suit on.
Yeah, it was like James Bond.
Yeah, because like
there's James Pond.
There was a spy one.
There's a what, Lane?
There was a spy one for Gex.
I just remember I had it on my Game Boy Color.
Yeah, because
I could never beat the first level.
There's a lot of old games that I could never beat the first level.
Dude, Gex was really hard. I still have stress nightmares about Gex 3 on the PlayStation. Like, I just don't know what to do. You go into like movies or TV shows, and then you have to get out, and you can't because you're trapped in there.
You gotta get the remotes.
I'm terrible at video games.
No, I know.
I'm awful at them. I'm good at exactly one video game. I am competent in my skills in exactly one video game, and that's Portal. And every other one, I'm like, well, if I have fun, that's cool. Hopefully, I do.
Yeah. So hold on.
Lane, you're super quiet.
The Fantastic Four is going to be canceled in 2015, and it's for the same reason. Fox owns the rights to the Fantastic Four movies, and Marvel doesn't even want to give them any bit of promotion, so they're just going to get rid of the series. Because I guess the comic series doesn't do well.
No, it really doesn't, because everyone is bored with the Fantastic Four, but that doesn't make any sense. If they're putting a movie out, they should be like, hey, also buy the comic book.
But they want the movie rights.
Fox owns the movie rights, and Marvel owns the comic book rights, so they're just not going to...
But like, they do it... whenever there's a new Wolverine movie out, there's a million new Wolverine titles. So I don't know.
And I would guess that the comic sales would go up depending if the movie's good or bad, but I feel like
Here's the thing about that, though, is Fantastic Four is... You have to kind of be a comic fan to really follow it. There are people that don't follow comics at all that know who the hell Wolverine is, even before any of the actual movies came out. They knew him from the cartoon.
Yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four is the first family of Marvel, but I guess the first Fox movies, a lot of bad will has been put on the Fantastic Four because of those. I think the new one looks fine. I haven't seen anything for it because I'm not watching any trailers in the year 2015. But like, I saw a picture of Michael B. Jordan like looking pensive, and I was like, that'll be cool. That should be pretty neat. And somebody was like, oh, I can't believe that they made the sequel to Interstellar so fast. And I was like, hey, I'm kind of into that.
I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Fantastic Four.
I've made a mistake.
You have fever?
No. I was sitting on my knee weird, and I'm just adjusting.
You might be dead.
No, I'm fine.
You might have lost him.
Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah, like Fantastic Four to me always just felt weird. I don't know.
It's a really old concept that they haven't figured out how to update without making it even worse. Because like Ultimate Fantastic Four like had some neat stuff, but you're like, man, how come Sue needs to have a boyfriend? Like, how come that's her whole character still? Like, so I don't know. I don't. It could be real cool, but it's not. Jonathan Hickman's run. If you're looking for a good Fantastic Four run, go find Jonathan Hickman's run on Fantastic Four. It is like really, really good. It's recent. It's from 2009 or 10 on. I don't exactly remember, but it's really good.
Like right before Civil War.
It's after Civil War.
Is it? Oh yeah, Civil War was 2009, wasn't it?
No, it was 2008. Because as soon as that ended, I got into comics. God. Yeah. That's the only reason I know when that took place.
9 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Like, Blame 52. It was like, hey, a weekly comic book series. Yeah, I'll get into this. And I made Leighton drive me to Keene every week so I could get 52.
Yep.
And then it spiraled out of control from there.
Yeah.
And now I haven't been to the comic shop in a while, which Leighton, BT Dubs, we're going to go to the comic shop while you're up.
So now it's like, instead of me bringing you to the comic shop every week, I bring you to the comic shop like once a month.
Yeah. The more things change,
and
the more things stay the
like
same.
2 hours to get there to bring you there.
It's a long way to go to a comic shop that I'm 3 miles away from.
So you guys are going to be playing D&D?
Yeah, we're going to be playing some D&D tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool. I've never played.
Oh, it's very fun. I haven't played in a very long time, and we started up, and we didn't have a ton of time because of poor planning, but we have a little bit more time tomorrow, so should be pretty fun.
I've seen a couple like YouTube series and videos about it and stuff, and like it seems interesting, but I've just never played.
Yeah, it's one of those weird like nerd blank spots that like either you definitely have played D&D or you never have. Like, it's never like I played a couple times in high school. It's like I tried once and didn't like it, or I tried once and had a bad experience, which I think
that's
is
me. I'm on that one.
Or it's like I played it in high school a ton, and then I stopped having friends that would play D&D with me for a while.
So yeah, I've seen there's a YouTube channel called Don Forge Cast, where it's a guy who's like a math teacher or history teacher, and he's a huge D&D guy who's been doing it since he was like 13, and he's like in his mid-30s now.
Yeah.
And he does like whole series where he'll do like 2-3 hour videos about a whole like playthrough that he's doing, and it's like 10 or 20 episodes, like 2-3 hours long each episode.
Yeah.
About the whole campaign.
Yeah.
So I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find someone to most like comic and game shops, like sometimes they have like open like game nights. So like I mean, you get the inkling, definitely check it out. It's real fun, just like.
It's just hard for me to get around to places because I don't drive, so.
Oh hey, me either. So yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole anxiety and.
Oh no, I know. That's exactly why I don't drive. Well, Leighton?
I said a lot of D&D comes from how much effort the players and the DM put into it. Because if you have one like a group of bad players that aren't really into it, it's not going to be that fun. Or if you have a DM that is just like half-assing it and just doesn't give a crap, and then it's going to bring the whole game down.
I've even
make me do it.
I've even seen on this guy's YouTube channel of him doing Google Hangouts and doing campaigns that way with people all over the U.S.
Yeah, there's a website called Roll20 that is it's an entire virtual like tabletop to play D&D through Google Hangouts.
That's pretty neat. I don't know about that.
Like,
no, I did hear about that. I heard about that on
Yeah, it's got digital maps and all this stuff. You can use it for free. It's kind of limited on the free. It's limited on the free version. Then there's like monthly subscriptions that give you way more options. But like you can do pretty interesting stuff with it. Like you can have a map show up, and then you can do like fog of war and line of sights on it. So like you can only see what your characters literally can see. Like
that's
after you've left a room, it goes dark. Like you don't know what's in there. But the DM has on his screen, he can see everything. So he can move stuff around in the shadows, and you don't know it.
Okay, so like you could clear a room and maybe something would be there when you come back to it later.
If someone's following you, or if someone's following you, you wouldn't know it. Because the DM would move them in the shadows, because the DM can see what the characters can see, and then they can also move stuff behind the scenes.
That's really neat.
Do you guys play Pathfinder, or do you guys play D&D?
We're doing the new D&D 5th edition.
Okay.
5th edition. 5th.
Did you read your book at all?
Fight the power.
What was that?
Josh, did you read your book at all?
Please.
Read it tonight.
At least the rules section.
Just look at the rules. Just look at some of the pictures and internalize it. Pretend they're a Pokemon. This is a D&D book Pokemon. Okay, whoa. All right, we gotta go. I feel threatened.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't eaten in a while, and I have to edit a podcast to put up tomorrow.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah, I work till 4.
All right, I'll probably be there. Like, would be my guess.
All right, cool. Yeah, I will be home by then. So
cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How many of you guys play?
There's 4 of us, and then Leighton's DMing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
See, that's why I wish I lived close to you guys.
Yeah, you just come over, hang out, and play D&D. Moved to Austin, Texas. It's nice. It's February, and I wore shorts today for a little while.
It was like 20 degrees today where I live, and I wore shirts out today too.
Well,
it got up to like
different people. Then.
It was in the 70s. I don't know exactly how hot it got today,
it
but
was like in the 80s on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like hot on Tuesday, and I didn't like it. I was like, no, this is February. Behave accordingly.
It's gonna be like 7 tomorrow night.
Oh, nice. So like, at least it's in the positive, so right? So
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I went back to New Hampshire like a week ago, and like I got 2.5 feet of snow. I was like, yeah, I'll shovel that.
They're getting more snow.
Yeah,
More snow this weekend.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Northeast, man.
The
All right,
past
well,
month they've got like almost 4 feet.
yeah, my aunt's like her lawn is just like enormous. You can't see it because they had to plow the driveway to the point where like it's the most perfect King of the Hill now. And
Did you play on it?
no, I don't have snow pants. That's where my problem comes. I need to get snow pants.
Laundry.
But gee, they soak through.
And you were home.
My mom did
Your
my
mom
laundry the
would've
whole
done it.
time. I know. All right. Anyway, my stomach just alerted me that I definitely need to go.
right.
So, Jonathan, it was good talking to you. Leighton, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to do these like once a month, probably, these Hangouts. Hopefully the next time we'll have a plan.
We will plan them farther ahead instead of like on Monday be like, hey, Thursday. All right?
I gave you 3 full days. Look, it's fine. Everything's fine. So, yeah.
Put it
All
on
right,
a
cool.
schedule and put it in your podcast.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I do have a calendar.
You do.
Say like you could just say something like that. We're gonna do it on the 3rd Thursday of every month or something like that. Something that people can just know and you can plug that in your podcast.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
We'll figure it out. We're still real new
we're
at this,
still
even
new
though
at
we're a
this.
year and 85 episodes in.
We've only been doing this twice a week for an entire year. So, all right, cool. See you both later in different mediums.
All right. See you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.